Hey fellas, David here. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Here we go again. Soon comes round. It's a bit of an update what I've been up to. I've just bottled my pumpkin ale, which I got from the that homebrew book I got a while back, and it's nothing ventured. It was just a few recipes, this that and the other, mixed together what I've already had, and put the final gravity 1.006, so it came out with a 3.7% alcohol beer, which is quite sessionable. And I got these a while back from the Richard Brewer. This is a pumpkin ale, actually pumpkin bitter. And these work out at 3.8%. Now I've never had a pumpkin ale before, or a pumpkin bitter. I've done one now, so I'm going to leave mine 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going to do a taste test comparison, but up to now it looks pretty good. Another thing, you guys obviously use the fermenting vessels with the taps in the bottom. It's not a problem, but the one I've got two actually, one with a tap and one with the like a normal lid on the top. And I pulled it off tonight. Strange thing, I looked in, and I'm not you guys who have this kind of people. When I looked, it was almost like an oil slick on the top. Obviously, of fermentation have actually dried down, there's nice cries and everything, but honestly, just like an oil slick on the top of the worts or the beer, whatever you call it. So wonder if any of you guys have ever experienced that, and if so, is it a bad sign or a good sign, or does it not matter? So that was that. So to do tonight, I'm going to review Mr. Rogerson. That's his French name actually, but he's really Ant Rogerson from Yorkshire. Right, lad. Right, this is a back to front ale. And when I first saw this, I mean, we all know about Yorkshiremen and sheep. I thought the back to front, I thought it was actually something to do with one of the positions from the Kama Sutra that the Yorkshiremen and the Wellies use with the sheep, but no, it's transpired into a drink, so I'm going to give this one a bit of a pop. I know Brewmaster Ben reviewed it a few weeks ago, and I did watch it. It was quite interesting. I can't remember exactly what he said, so I want to test it on merit for myself and give my opinion. I'm not copying anything Ben's done. Ben's done a review on it. I won't say the best review, but I know whether good beer or a bad beer, so I'm going to do that. So back to front ale. Here we go, Mr. Ant Rogerson. If you're not subscribed to him, smashing guy. In desperate need of an haircut, so if you know any barbers, hairdressers doing discounts on haircuts, get in touch with him because he's absolutely desperate at the moment. So right, okay, back to front ale. I saw this recipe from Doombar. Now I think Doombar is, well, it's very popular in Cornwall. Whether it's a Cornwall brewery, I'm not sure. I think it is. I've been to St Austell Brewery, and my favourite beer down there is St Austell Tribute. So I've had the Doombar, not had the clone obviously, but the Tribute is a superior ale to the Doombar in my opinion. But here we go. Right, I saw this recipe for Doombar after a guy had been around the brewery on a tour and got chatting to the head brewer. He told him only 5% of the hops were for bittering. I didn't do that, so I upped it to 10%. Well, that's quite, even that's quite low, so we'll give this one a go. It's a bit like an ale version of an IPA in a way, only lightly carbonated. If the head goes, a quick swirl brings it back. Lacing tends to stay all the way down. Normal pint glass. Well, I've got a pint glass here. This is it's a bit of a widgety thing at the bottom. And actually found this outside a pub on the way home from the newsagents on Sunday morning. Half full of beer. Now, I do like my beer, but even I was going to drink that, so didn't want it to get kicked over and smashed, so I thought I'd do everybody a favour by bringing it home, banged it in the dishwasher and utilised it, so there we go. Right, 10 grams of Northern Brewer at 60 minutes, 30 grams Northern Brewer at 0 minutes, 30 grams of North Down, I'm not using North Down, I've used Northern Brewer, and 30 grams of Pearl. I couldn't even get that in my own brew shop. SO4 yeast. I think I've used the SO5. And it's 32p a bottle. So here we go and have a look. Right. Right. Brilliant thing about these plastic bottles straight away. Alright. You can't bang them in the dishwasher to sanitise them obviously, but tell if they're carbonated or not. I mean, they say it's not going to hurt anyone if they explode. So have a look and do a fizz there, not massive. So from what Ant says, so I'm going to try and pour this quite aggressively. Have a look. Quite nicely. Stop there. Looking good, that. Very much like, I would say well, almost like a dark lager, a light pale ale, something like that. Finger space ahead there. Carbonation's crack on. Nice tight bubbles there. So I've got a snifter. It's hoppy. I'm not one of these who can say this is a certain hop and that's not, but you definitely smell of hops there. Making lovely. We can take it up on the camera. The crackling sound there. Carbonation's absolutely fantastic. I'd like to know as well, if you're watching this or when you watch this, how you carbonate. Do you batch prime? Do you individually carbonation drop, something like that? But I've noticed all your beers, the carbonation been crack on. That's alright. In fact, anything now, that head's improving. Like I say, it's a Wednesday glass I've got there, so give it a go. Yeah, it looks fantastic. It smells good, but the real taste is the testing. So we'll go. Or should I say, the real testing is the tasting. Very much on the front, that. There's not an awful lot of depth. There's a slight aftertaste there. Very, very citrusy, almost like a pale ale, that. There's a lot more to this than there's to lager. There's a lot more depth to it. I can't believe the carbonation that's coming through there. It's just onward and upward. Maybe this glass has helped. Pardon me. No, that carbonation is good. I can't go over how good that is, to be honest. And like I said, I've not had a Doom bar for a while, but I can't remember it being that pale. Not if you know Ant or Pre-Master Ben, but it looks very, very pale to me. And I can't remember the Doom bar being that pale. Perhaps it's been a few years since I've tried one. But that, we'll say that's the second beer to your IPA, that, mate. It's good. It's crisp. There's not loads of aftertaste. It is there. The hops are sticking around there. I would say, I'm not sure what strength it is. I'll just have a quick look. I'm not sure if it actually says the strength, but have a quick look. I'm guessing it's probably, what, 3.84%, something like that. I don't know. You've not put it on. No, it's not down near the strength, mate. Would say it would make a fantastic session beer. It's not a winter beer by any stretch of imagination. It's pleasant. It's crisp. It's refreshing. A few lads down under, New Zealand, that kind of thing. Dino, cheers, mate. Got to be enjoying your 30 degrees, but it's freezing here. But that is an absolute cracking beer. Wouldn't mind giving that one a go myself for the summer. But yeah, it's the lacing's staying there. Yeah, good beer, mate. It's a second tier IPA in my opinion. Would I do that one? Yeah, I certainly would. I'd perhaps make it ever so slightly darker. I don't know, it's got a bit more body. Well, it's a fantastic ale, that, mate. Make a cracking session beer. Head's hanging around there, you can just see it's going nowhere right to the bottom, that. So brilliant beer, that, mate. I think I've only got one more of yours left. I think that's the Kiwi wine, and I don't think we're going to get Mrs. Cheshire Homebrew on YouTube, unfortunately. So I'll open a bottle, toss it up into the other room, let my good lady taste it, and I'll come back with her opinion and with mine. So without further ado, don't to bore you guys, you can watch the rest of the homebrew video on Wednesday morning. This is Tuesday night, so by the time it comes through, we've got a full one of them. I've got one of Brewdad's beers to review towards the end of the week. I think that's it then. So if any of you guys out there want to send me some of your beers, it's nearly Christmas. I've been very busy this week. Sometimes even for me, homebrew and videos, sometimes you can't always get the time. Hate to say it, but sometimes even more things are more important than beer. So at that, I'll leave it with you. Enjoy the rest of the week, guys. Enjoy your Homebrew Wednesday videos. Catch you towards the end of the week. I'll put a couple of videos up weekend, and thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe and like, and have a look at Ant Rogerson, and if you know any mobile hairdressers, like I said, or barbers, he's in desperate need, and he's really hard up with him from Yorkshire, so give him a buzz, and I think he'd appreciate that. So cheers fellas, cheers Ant, and great knowing you guys, and enjoy the rest of the week. Thank you very much.